Kia ora, welcome to Cappuccino Yarn.
G'day.
I'm Jill, I'm in Tauranga in Aotearoa, New Zealand.
And I'm Kylie, and I'm actually in Australia. So it's very exciting. I'm in Tamworth, which is the country music festival heart of Australia, right in the middle.
Oh, in the middle, like in the middle of Australia.
In the middle of New South Wales.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's like real country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm Crafty Mama on Ravelry and Instagram.
And I'm Tina Yarn on those places too.
Yep.
So this is cool. We've been trying, it's sort of, I don't know, you've been so busy with your being over there and working at the same time, and I've had like crazy work stuff as well. So we're a couple of days later than we would normally be. Hey.
Yeah, we are.
The power of technology, and here we are.
Absolutely. And we're even in different time zones.
Oh, I know. I'm getting ready for dinner.
Yeah, and it's afternoon tea time here for me.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it's been very good because the Aussie New Zealand bubble opened. When did it open? About middle of April?
I think so.
Towards the end of April. Yeah, so I've been in Australia since the 1st of May, and I'm here until the end of May. But I've been working while I've been here, and thanks to technology. And yeah, it's so great to see all my family. I've pretty much caught up with everyone now.
Yeah.
You
did say you had more family arriving shortly. So you're fitting us in between family visits.
Yes, and we've been out on the actual farm today. I've been mustering cattle today. So yeah.
On a horse?
No, we've been using the Kubota and the ute.
What's a Kubota?
Oh, a Kubota is a brand of it's like a quad bike, but it's got a roll cage and a tray at the back, and it's much safer than a quad, and slower.
Oh, cool. And did you take the kids with you as well?
Of course. They both drive the Kubota. You know.
You don't get a look at.
No, I got two little mini drives, but yeah, no, it's good fun. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm wearing something I made last year, which is my ranunculus. It's the ranunculus. Yeah.
Ranunculus, yep.
Yeah, and it's the one that I held together with that possum yarn and some Holst garn stuff. And I'm pointing this out because I see you wearing something new.
I am. I finally finished my Jupiter crop. I didn't bring much knitting over with me, but this project I was like, I must finish this project. So I've finished it. I'll stand up so you can all have a little look. It's
cool.
It's cool. Oh, I don't know whether you'll be able to see me behind.
Oh, that's a good bum shot.
Good bum shot. Excellent. Sorry about that, everyone. But yeah, it's really lovely. This pattern is inspired by by Boyland Knits, and it was inspired by her rooster. And I love chickens, so it's really nice. I do need to make a skirt to go with it, so
it looks really, really nice.
It's very warm. So this is a kind of new design for me to knit, and when I say design, not the actual pattern design, this short sleeve cropped look in a warmish kind of fabric, because this has got possum in it. This is the Outlaw Bohemia Sport, and it's got possum in it, and it's very warm, which you need over here. It's been cold here, and I'm sure it's just as cold over there.
I don't know if it's been as cold. I was saying we went down the East Cape on Friday and it was cold around there. But it's only about, I don't know, 13 degrees. It's cold here.
We've had frosts almost every morning here in Tamworth. My poor mother-in-law has lost her basil crop this week. She didn't harvest it in time. But yeah, it's a shame. But yeah, it's been beautiful in the sun.
Cool.
Yeah. So I just have to work out how to style it.
Yeah.
And all of that.
Yeah. But it looks really cool. I love the colours you picked.
Thank you. These are like the colours in the original pattern. So I did try to match that because I loved what she did. And to me, I'm sort of like, I see a design most of the time, I think, oh, I love that. And I love this yarn, so I'm going to do this and this and this. But for me, I saw this pattern. I was just like, I love that top. I want that top. I'm knitting that top. So
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've had a few finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'll share. I made some socks.
Very good. What's the pattern?
Just a plain vanilla sock.
Yep.
One of them was inside out. That looked a bit different. That's why.
Is that why?
So they do match. That one's just inside out because I haven't turned it around yet. And yeah, nothing I'm showing you has been washed or woven in.
I have to admit, this hasn't been washed yet, and the ends haven't been woven in.
I did sew this one together, so that one's finished. My cowl.
Beautiful. I love the pulling.
Just around.
Fantastic.
That bit's a different yarn there, just for a change. I just changed yarn for a bit. But the blue and the orange.
Orange.
Yeah, that's really cool.
This is your fish cowl, isn't it?
Yes. All the yarns were named after something from the sea.
Yep.
I finished another cowl. So I did this one. What's this one? The just the sock head one.
Oh, so is that by the same designer as the sock head hat?
Yeah. So it's a sock head cowl.
Excuse me, everyone.
It's a Butte Prosper yarns.
Is that it's like a romance colorway?
Somebody's garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is
that looks really good.
It's going into my pile. I've decided I'm making cowls for my friends for Christmas. So this is why the cowl fascination.
Right.
My last one I finished. I'm keeping because I really like it. So
I love this cowl.
Yeah. So I really like it. It's started off. I haven't washed this. Once I wash it, this will stop doing that.
Yep.
So this is based on the Stephen West painted wave shawl.
Yep.
That kind of pattern. And then I did one lot of colours with that, and then I swapped and did thicker stripes through one rainbow.
I love those stripes.
And then I did thinner stripes through the rainbow.
I love that too. It's fabulous. The whole thing is fabulous.
So my minis were man-made fibers. He did some minis to when you bought it, some of the money went to the Pride organisation. He did something for Pride, and I wanted to say, okay, that sounds good. It was something. That's something I supported. And then the grey was from Kiwiana. So the minis are sock, but his sock is so soft, even though it's got nylon in it. And the grey was merino silk. So the whole thing is really soft. And
sounds very squishy.
I managed to keep on going long enough for it to go around twice. So I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah. So I didn't lose. I kind of lost patience, which is why the stripes all changed. But yeah.
It's so nice. You've done such a good job, Jill. And I love that every day it's going to look different.
Yeah.
Because you've got the different patterns through it.
Yeah.
You're very clever with that sort of thing.
I think I just get bored and just change it up.
Well, I think you could probably write that as a pattern for people if you could be bothered.
Well, I probably couldn't because I mean that bit's Stephen West's,
Well, yeah,
but
maybe not.
yeah,
It
just
is a
that.
fairly well-known pattern, that though. Like, it's not original,
It's a wave.
that section. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that's in like my Montrico Knitters Dictionary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did lots of weighing and maths, so I didn't run out of
Good
yarn.
girl. Yep.
Which was like totally outside my comfort zone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I just have a little bit of a
Because you've been out on the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like all the colours. As I picked his dark, he had two different shades. One was on a dark base, one was a light base, and I picked the dark base ones. Yeah,
It's really pretty.
I love it. Mm.
I must get on his mailing list, I think. Are you on, do you get a mailing?
No, I just follow him
Email,
on.
or?
I follow him on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, yeah. I think I saw those ones on Instagram.
Right. I'll have to follow him because that's awesome.
Yeah, I have quite a lot of his yarn, which I really like.
Right.
Mm.
It's quite a nice soft yarn.
Mm.
His bases are quite good.
Yeah, really nice. And he does such really good, vibrant colours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one more finished thing.
Really?
It's a weaving.
Oh, nice. Oh, because you got your loom back off Andrew.
Yeah. So this has been sitting under the bed for about 6 months. It's a scarf because
it's gorgeous.
so it's my hand spun, and
Beautiful.
it's twisted. It was twisted sister bats. So I had 2 bats, which I spun like kind of, because it's got the bits in that she has, it's kind of fat and thin. So it's kind of all different things. I think the warpy bit was just some wool from Spotlight. I've just got a yellow. Yeah. There was some mistakes. It doesn't sit right. But then I haven't fluffed it or fold it yet. So I think when I
fold it,
it should kind of I've pulled something at some point, so it doesn't sit quite flat. Because one of the other things I was going to do before I started making cows for all of my friends for Christmas, people were going to get woven scarves. So I did 2 woven scarves, I think, in preparation. So this will just go into my gift pile, I think. It's not my colours. Really.
Well, it could be scarves and cows, maybe.
Yeah, it could be a mixture. Actually, you could probably weave cows as well. Couldn't you? And you could do them like tea towels and do like a load at once and then just chop them off and sew them together.
Yep.
That's an idea.
Yeah, and use your hand spun for it.
Yeah. Yes. Ooh. Okay. I did, and when I was finishing this off, I did find, because we bought a new dining table and I didn't want to lean it on the dining table because it's a knitter's loom. Yeah, it's got the little chippy bits out, so you put it on the table. And I didn't want to put it on my table, but I found I could do it sitting in the lounge, just kind of sitting it off my footstool, and it worked really well.
Yeah,
it worked really well. Yeah.
If you're worried about putting those things on your table, though, if you put a towel on your table underneath where it goes,
that's right. I could do that.
That should protect it.
Yeah,
but you might get a little bit of slipping. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I managed on my lap, but that could also have been at some point when I did weird tensions and it's gone all a bit wobbly.
Maybe.
But once I've folded it, because the the hand spun is like natural stuff, it might shrink a little bit and it might just settle down. Yeah. Anyway, that's all.
Did you pre-wash your hand spun before you
Yes,
wove with it?
I did.
That should be
Yeah,
not too bad then.
But I think when you full it, you want it to felt a bit, don't you? That's the whole thing about fulling the material to make proper material.
Yeah, to make it kind of stick together a bit more. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that might help because look, there's big holes in it. Can you see that?
Oh. Yeah, I do.
On the edges, it's kind of
Oh, that's a shame, eh?
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, it's only my third weaving thing. Happens to be very long.
It is very long.
It's
You
really
are
long.
crazy how long that is.
Yeah.
You could probably cut that in half.
I could chop it up
to make two up
and make cows.
Yeah. Because can't you just like sew a zigzag or something either side of where you're going to cut it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Then you could even sew it together on your machine.
Yes. I could.
You could do a French seam so that you can't tell.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
There we go. There's my cow.
Oh, that looks lovely. Well, I have lots of half sort of finished things because I've been traveling. I'm doing. Do you remember my waiting blanket kit that I got?
Yes, the cotton one.
Yeah, so I've actually done quite a few of those squares recently.
Oh, cool.
And they released a pink version, so I procured that.
Yeah,
I got
nice.
it sent to Mum and Dad's place in Sydney, so it was waiting for me. The waiting blanket was waiting for me. So I did this first square. I don't mind that. That's just so I know where the beginning and end of each round is. So see how it's pinks and
nice
aqua. Yeah, they're more my colors.
Yeah.
And there's like
cool.
This one and
these
ones. This one's actually got the white there too.
And it's got is it sage in the middle on the white one?
Yeah, it's kind of a khaki sort of.
Yeah, that's nice.
And that's almost apricot, which I'm not usually a huge fan of, but I think it'll be nice in the blanket. And this one, I haven't got all of them here. I'm not going to show you all of them. This is one I've just started.
Yeah.
So I've done that because that's a good thing to do in the car, just round and round and round. But something else I've been working on is the Imagine Landscapes is a designer, and she does all the gnomes. And you've seen me do my gnomes before, but this is another mystery gnome. So if you're doing the mystery, please avert your eyes for a couple of minutes. I hope I didn't just spoil it for anyone. Sorry, I'm really bad at that. So this is the little hat. That was clues 1 and 2.
Cute.
And I've just picked up for clue 4. So clue 4, the body's going to be out of this.
Nice. I like that colour.
And these are left. That's called Insomnia, that colourway. I love it so much. Yeah. It's hedgehog fibres.
Yeah.
Left over from my Lava Lake shawl. My West's Lava Lake shawl. And this is his beard.
Cool.
Yep, there's his beard.
Yeah.
So we're starting to see a bit of a gnome thing going on. So it'll be interesting to see how that evolves.
That's cool.
And that's throughout all of May. So I'm away all of May. I can just knit them as I go.
Yeah.
And then I got a bit excited with my purple leftovers. And I've been working on a Vivid blanket. Vivid, the pattern Vivid is by Tin Can Knits. And it's actually a lacy square blanket.
Well, I like that.
So I knitted this last night.
Yeah.
Out of the leftovers from the hat. So I hope I don't need any more of that because I haven't got much left. But I was just like, ooh, purple.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really pretty.
So do you make loads of those squares and sew them together?
Yeah, I've only done about 20. I've been knitting this for years. I think I started it when we were living in Queensland, which was, I think we left Queensland about 5 years ago. So, you know,
Yeah.
I've been knitting on it for a while.
Yeah.
And the idea was that at the end of every project, I would do one square. But unfortunately, at the end of every project, I get really excited about my next project and don't do a square. So I might do a couple more of these while I'm here.
Yeah, they're quite good travel things, aren't they?
They are good travel things. And I've been working on a pair of socks for my dad. So he chose the yarn. It's just a Zalba ball crazy ball.
Nice.
This is the
cool.
And I've done a whole sock. The pattern is vanilla reversed, and the designer is designed by Anne. It's Anneh. Anne. Anyway, she does fabulous designs, and this is
that's cool.
Yeah. But I forgot to change, and I actually, when I made this one last time, I went to the end of my ball, to the middle of my ball, and knit this so that I had continuation.
Right.
And I didn't.
Yeah.
And it was quite stark. So what I did was I ended up slipping every second stitch.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I still don't
making
really
a feature
like
of it.
Yeah. So I don't know whether.
I think it's cool.
It's okay. This is a bit of an experiment to knit for my dad anyway. So we'll see. So I'm on to the second. Here we go. Where are we? The second little sock. And I've stopped. I haven't gone any further. Today in the car on the way out to the farm, I didn't do much because I'm nearly up to the heel and I didn't want to turn the heel in the car.
Yeah.
But I will turn it before our next trip. On Thursday, we're going back to Sydney. So it's about a 7-hour drive from here to Sydney. Yeah.
Wow. So that's what we did on Friday. So I was like, wow, that's a long way to go.
Yeah, and with 2 kids as well. But they're kids who are used to traveling. So yeah.
Is there are the places to stop on the way?
We on our way up here, we stopped in at a little town called Singleton. It's actually not a little town. It's quite a big town. But it's probably the size of maybe Rotorua or Tauranga.
Yeah.
And there's a coal mine there, so that's the driver for that. But the Hunter Valley, Singleton, is also the heart of the Hunter Valley, which is wine region. So we didn't do any winery stuff though. No, we have a new nephew who lives there, so we stopped there.
Yeah,
he lives with Jeremy's brother, so you know, he's not just a baby on his own.
he lives by himself. Works the mines.
Yeah, that's it. So we did that on the way up. We had a lovely lunch at a local pub because that's what you do in Australia. You go to the pub. And we'll probably do the same thing on the way back.
Cool.
So, yeah.
That's cool.
But they actually also came up and joined us for the weekend up here. So Hank is 8 months old and my kids are, how old are they? 9 and 11. And so these are my kids' first cousins. So it's the first time they've had a chance to be big cousins and play with them, and it's been beautiful to watch. Yeah. What are you working on?
A couple of things. I've got another cowl. Obviously, that one's at work. That's just around and round. But I've got a bandana style this time. I started last night a jersey. Oh, you know my black jersey that I was making, the one that I was holding together. So I got, I don't know, I got stuck on doing sleeves. So I didn't do anything
okay.
on it. So I started one of the sleeves the other day. So I've done about this much on the sleeve on the way home.
Yep.
On Sunday. But driving to and from Gisborne's like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Not so good.
It's not.
Yeah.
So as I say, I got a bit bored, so I put that one away. Instead, I'm doing this one.
Oh, we can't see it. What's it called?
Called Grip.
Grip. Oh, it's a Vera Vermalki.
And it's
I like Vera. I think she
plain.
does some really nice plain designs, real workhorse sort of designs.
Yeah. And so I got this stuff, and I'm sure I know I bought it like a wee while ago, but I don't know why. I must have had an idea because there was some needles in there.
Oh.
Yeah. So I must have bought it and thought, oh, I will make that. Anyway, it's like a plum colour.
Oh yeah. Is that alpaca?
Yeah, it's made in Turkey, and it's got 70% baby alpaca, 7% wool, and 23% nylon, made in Peru.
Beautiful.
And it's
I
bulky.
thought that was a Peru one. Is that? Did you get that from a Spotlight, or did you get it? Oh, you don't.
Spotlight.
You did, yeah. Yeah, that's a new line for Spotlight.
Yeah,
but prior to me seeing it in Spotlight, I noticed Ribbon Rose had it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So,
I think I just got enamored with the thought of making something in bulky that was quite light.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really light, and I thought, oh, it's going to grow quick. So anyway, I'm just making a plain jersey. I haven't quite got enough yarn to make that jersey, but hers is quite long, so I don't mind if it goes a little bit shorter than that.
Right.
So I'll do it.
That's good then.
I'll do it so far, then I'll do the arms and see how I go.
Yep. Yep.
But it's on,
good plan.
it's on super big needles.
Yep. It'll go fast.
Yeah, number 6 millimeters. Number 10 is it? So that's quite cool.
I think so.
My other thing that I'm kind of on and off with is I had made the Diaphras Raglan. I started with some gorgeous yarn from Purple Sprouting. And I did it 3 times, which was quite a lot for lots of fluffing around between the alpaca and the merino. And I couldn't get it to, I haven't got shoulders, because I couldn't get it to sit, like it was way too wide all the time.
Oh.
So I gave up and pulled it all apart, and now I'm making the boneyard shawl, which is
that's a good one.
just a free Stephen West one, but I'm doing it a little bit different. So I'm striping the merino and the suri, and when I do the suri, is it suri or suri? Suri. I'm just knitting. Yes, I'm just doing knit for that one. So I'm not. So it's what you call that garter rather than whatever the other stockinette. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing 4.
It's beautiful.
4 rows each. Yeah. I really love it. I love how it's turning out.
That is going to be stunning, Jill. Really stunning.
I saw him. He did a wee video on this one, on the boneyard, to say, well, this is an easy one to start with, and he talked about all the different increases. I find I forget between make one left and make one right, which is which, and I end up just doing whatever. So I thought, rather than that, I'm just doing yarn over, so it's going to have like the holes, and I'm doing the same along the top, just the holes.
Yeah, nice.
I thought that's fine.
My little trick with make one left and make one right, I remember that make one right is backwards and make one left is front to back. So make one right is actually pick up from the back, knit into the front. It's backwards, so it's not right. And make one left is front to the back. I don't know, that's how I remember it.
You know what,
I don't know,
I can't even say hand on heart that I actually know how to do a make one left, make one right.
Oh, okay.
regardless. Like, you're supposed to pick up the bit in between, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I pick one of the bumps up from the one below. It's just, it's a bit of hit and miss. I prefer because this one, my jersey increases was supposed to be make one left and right. I thought I'm just doing knit front and back.
I quite enjoy the knit front back method. Yeah.
So I know that. I know it's going to work. I know when to do it and how to do it. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on. And
Very
I've got
good.
a pair of socks somewhere, as usual. Just sitting there. And my black jersey on and off when I can. I think my black jersey is going to be fab when it's finished. I just can't be bothered finishing it.
That's okay.
I will wear it a lot once it's done. I know I will. But it just seems like a bit of a slog at the moment. So, it's just having
I would love a 4-ply black knitted jumper. Not jumper, cardigan. And about 2 years ago, I finally gave up on the idea of that I was ever going to make a plain black knitted cardigan. And I bought one for $15.
Yeah.
And it's lightweight and everything. And I'm like, I would rather play with color than, I think I'd be a bit like you. I would just never finish it. But you've got to love what you're doing. Otherwise, you don't do it.
Exactly.
Or you do it and it takes ages and you resent it.
Yeah. Or it does feel like a slog like this did. But then, I'm glad I did pick it back up and I started the sleeve again so I can see some progress.
Yep.
But, I'll have it finished before winter's done. I'll have a few wears out of it before winter is finished. That's my goal.
Have you got anything you're planning on knitting in time for Woolfest?
No. I'm still thinking, it's a long way to go.
It's only 2 weeks away.
I know, but it's a long way to go to get up there.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll have to come up and stay with me, Jill.
Yeah. Will you be back?
I'm coming back the day before Woolfest.
What day is Woolfest?
It's the 29th, Saturday the 29th. And I get back Friday afternoon of the 28th. So you could totally come. Actually,
that could work because I'm in Auckland for work on the Monday. I'm planning.
There you go.
That's the week after next, eh?
Yeah. It's only 2 weeks away.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that might work. I'll see how it goes.
we can chat off air, perhaps. Don't want the world knowing where we're going to be that day. Although we will be at Woolfest in Humu. Well, I will definitely be there.
And I probably will, even though I'm going,
Well, I've got one other thing I'm working on, and it's not something that I normally do. It's something I used to do. It's a different craft. It's cross stitch. I used to cross stitch a lot as a teenager, and even as a young adult. I don't know, early 20 somethings. Anyway, I felt like picking some up.
That's cool.
So this is by. Sorry?
Is it like ice lollies and ice creams?
Yeah, it's Aussie ice creams.
Cool.
So this is by Spruce Craft Company, and she is in Victoria in Australia. So I'll show you this is Spruce Craft Company, and I haven't bought any of her patterns before, but I thought, I subscribed to her newsletter and I get a free pattern, which is the equivalent of like one of those patterns. It's usually a portion of an upcoming pattern that she sends out for free to all of her subscribers. And since I was going to Australia, I thought I'm going to order a couple of her things, and because she only ships within Australia, which is a bit sad. But I mean, you can buy the patterns and buy the stuff. So if you do love them, please do. So I got, this is called Ice Cream Parlor.
That's cool.
And it's all Aussie.
Looks like you've nearly finished. You just have to do the words.
I'm just doing the words. That's it.
Wow.
So this is for those who don't know, this is a raspberry icy pole. This is a Dixie cup.
Right.
which is just vanilla ice cream in a cup. This is a splice. We don't have splice. Do we
Is
have
that one with
splices in New Zealand?
ice cream in the middle?
Yeah, but it's pine lime flavor on the outside. Definitely don't have this in New Zealand. This is a Bubble-O Bell.
Okay.
And it's strawberry. It's ice cream, strawberry, chocolate, caramel, and then it's all on a chocolate backing, and it has a bubblegum ball in the middle of it. It's a pretty fantastic ice cream, right? Chocolate paddle pop.
Yeah.
Frosty fruit. I don't think that's in New Zealand, a frosty fruit. It's kind of like a tropical flavored ice block.
Yeah.
Zupa Dupas, definitely don't have these in New Zealand. That it's just like a water ice block. But in a tube, plastic tube. Yeah. I really miss them.
No, we get those in New Zealand. Maybe not that.
I've never seen them.
Yeah, totally. You do. Not in the freezer. You buy them unfrozen.
Yep. No, the ones you're thinking of are completely different to
the ones in
Zupa
the
Dupas.
tube.
They are. They're in a hard plastic tube. These are in a soft plastic.
No, these are the soft plastic.
But these go flat. They're flat. They've got plastic either side. Yeah. It's like a hexagon instead of a round thing.
I'll
be bringing some back anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they're expensive and bad for the environment.
Oh, yeah, true.
Whereas these ones can be recycled at your Woolies in your soft plastic waste. Right. Drumstick, we have them in New Zealand. Rainbow paddle pop.
Do you call them drumsticks though?
Well, no, we don't. But that was in the pattern, and I was totally going to change it to what we call them. We call them cornettos.
Your trumpet?
No, in New Zealand it's a trumpet.
Yeah, in England it's a cornetto.
Okay, so in Australia you have cornetto and drumstick. So there you go. So drumstick is correct, I guess. A cyclone, you have them in New Zealand. I've been eating them. They're delicious. And this is, in New Zealand, it's called a cookie crumb.
Yeah.
In Australia, it's called a golden gaytime.
Oh.
Yep. And I believe they're about to change the name.
Yeah.
It really fits with the stereotype of Aussies, I feel. And I got another one to match, the biscuit tin.
Biscuits one. They're cool.
So I just thought it'd be so cute to have these hanging in my kitchen.
Yeah, they would be
Aussie,
cute.
Yeah.
So really cute.
I don't know whether I'll get the biscuit tin done while I'm here or not, but it's nice that I've actually done one, I think, while I've been on holidays. So I feel like I haven't done much, but I've done almost an entire cross stitch and
You've done
bits
loads.
and pieces.
Finished your jersey.
I don't know. Finished my jersey, things like that. So.
Yeah. So I've just done lots of little things.
Yeah, well, might have been lots of little things too, but yeah. Anyway, that's okay. I'm spending time with family, and
that's right.
Yeah, that's the aim of the game at the moment.
We should talk about also the surprise that we received in the mail.
Absolutely, yes.
So Raylene, who I think is I've forgotten her Instagram. She something about crafty nana maybe on
something like that. Where's my phone?
On Insta, on the gram.
On the gram. She might not want to be named.
Oh, true.
I can't find my phone.
1 minute. Oops.
It's behind me. Okay, I'll find her. So you talk, I'll find her.
Okay. Anyway, so when we're doing the Kiwi Summer Cacao, Raylene offered to make us a project bag for a prize. So this is it. That's so cool.
So cool. I love it.
Very cool. See, this is got her label.
With the poppies, and she's got a label.
Yeah. And it's got like a pocket on the inside there. Put things in.
such good design.
Yeah, it's a nice, like a bottom box as well. And she sent us Kylie and I one each as well. Which is,
thank you, Raylene. They're beautiful.
Yeah, so fabulous. We had a discussion before. Kylie's going to have the beach flavour one, and I'm going to have the London one. I was like, oh, yay! I didn't dare choose one without talking to you, and I've been looking at it and thinking, I could just do with another little bag at the moment. It's like, but then I better not use it.
No, it's gorgeous. I can't find her. I'm actually not very good at using Instagram.
I'm Kiwi Granny.
Kiwi Granny, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't find her. Anyway,
so thank you, Raylene. Raylene is a Kiwi who lives in England. And yeah. And oh, that's so nice.
So cute.
So the thing is, we did a draw, and we've done the draw. So now we've got a prize for something. So I think we need to think about that.
Maybe we could do a cowl along.
A cowl along.
A cowl along. I could actually do with knitting some cowls.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got some cowls in my what is it, favorites list?
Yeah,
and
I've got quite a few.
Maybe we could do a cowl along throughout winter, throughout the rest of winter.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
We'll work on a hashtag between now and the next.
Okay. We'll update when we're at Woolfest. So we might, since I've already decided I'm going. So after all that, it's too long. We're at Woolfest.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you're coming, Jill.
We'll talk about our cowl along.
Yes, sounds good. Something else I have coming up is do you follow Dre Renee Knits?
Oh, I think I do. Yeah.
She's got a new hat. She does a Dre Renee Knits along it must be summer for her. But her new hat is Fire and Ice or something. And it's really nice. It's color work and everything. And I think that knit along, it's over a weekend. It's actually over the Woolfest weekend. Yeah. So yeah, she does like prizes and stuff throughout the weekend, and yeah, I thought I might do that. But yeah, I'll be knitting that hat that weekend. So
I was thinking about all of those sorts of things, as I have a potential knit along. So I like the idea of knit alongs and joining in, and then I kind of go like that. But Fiber Hustle, who are a podcast or YouTube that I follow, who I love, fantastically entertaining, and they're going to do a Vertices Unite knit along. And
Vertices Unite.
Vertices Unite.
Oh, Vertices Unite.
Yeah.
I've got that pattern and I haven't knit it.
Oh, so I've done it twice, and I really like it. Yeah. And I like it because you can use different, you can use your leftovers. It doesn't use a whole skein of yarn for each colour, but you can do what you like. It's like just and you can make it as big or as small as you want. So I was thinking of joining that and maybe using some of my. I was thinking about maybe using some of my hand spun.
Ooh, that would be an extra special shawl.
Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't quite decided, but I'm kind of thinking about it, about joining in on that.
When does that start?
I think soon. I don't know. I don't know the details. Fiber Hustle they're on YouTube. Check them out.
Well, I'm going to check them out. I haven't watched them, but I am on the lookout for some new YouTubers to watch.
I think they're from Seattle, maybe, around there.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Seattle has a really interesting fiber base.
Yeah. So there's two.
Yeah, I would love to go to Seattle.
Me too. I think it's Seattle. It's somewhere up in the north there. The two guys, and one of them knits, and the other one does quilting and does sewing. Yeah, so it's gives you like both ends of the spectrum. It's very cool.
Very interesting. Well, I'll check them out.
Yeah. So yes. Anyway, I'm thinking about joining in with that.
I've written them down.
My one.
Cool.
Yeah. And I think that's all I've got.
Yeah, and I can actually hear my visitor is here.
Yeah.
So
I was a bit
scoot.
like, we can't really sit and chat for a long time anyway.
No, we can't. We can't. And do you know how many yarn shops I've been to while I've been on holiday?
No.
I haven't been to any yarn shops yet. But that's my mission next week.
Good.
There's one yarn shop in Sydney that I want to go to in particular. And I've already told my parents, beware, I'm going there next week when I come back. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And there is a woolen mill up here called Nundle Woolen Mill. I'm only here for another 2 days, so I don't know whether I'll make it in there. Oh no, what's today? Tuesday. Is today Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Oh my goodness. Tomorrow's my last day here.
Oh.
I'm going back Thursday.
That's so quick, eh?
I don't know. Yeah. We're actually taking the kids on a tour of the steelworks in Port Kembla on Friday.
Cool.
Because they can go there when they're 10 and over, and like it's something you pay for, and there's a tour company that does it sort of separate to the business.
Yeah.
And yeah, Calvin's been dying to see what we do for years. So we can actually finally take both of them there. So that's
cool.
exciting.
That is cool. Oh, you're going to have such a nice rest of your, well, I was going to say rest of your holiday, but you've been working most of it. But, you know.
Yeah.
This spending time with family. And you, I think your accent got a little bit stronger.
My kids keep telling me off for saying we.
Oh.
They're like, you're in Australia now, Mum. You can't say go have a wee shower or go have a wee cup of tea. But I can't stop saying it. I've been naturalized.
Oh, funny.
Oh dear.
I took some video of going around the Cape and through the gorge, so I'll pop that in as our farewell.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And
beautiful.
Yeah. So you can see where we went at the weekend.
Lovely.
Cool. Okie dokie.
Awesome.
Ka kite, thanks for hanging out with us even though you're on your holes. That's so cool.
Oh, no, it's wonderful to connect.
Yeah. And,
this holiday's all about connecting.
Yeah. I'm enjoying seeing the rest of your trips on the gram.
Yeah, I try and post things, but I've got a couple of family members who are a little bit sensitive about posting pictures, so I haven't been posting as many as I would normally do. But yeah,
well, we'll expect some outside a wool shop in the next couple of days.
It probably won't be till next week.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's life.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Okie dokie.
See you later.
See ya. Ka kite.
Bye.